Good morning, everyone. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this recipe. I have not made it yet. The whole team loves it. And y'all, I have to be honest, my family is so excited. So today we are making pesto tortellini bake. Whoops, I have that opposite. So hopefully you can see that. So right here, it's pesto. And we're doing, don't forget, I hope, who is joining us in the March recipe calendar? I am loving this. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying new things. And so it's very good for me to try new things. And this is from the freezer box. So this is the old school one. There's a new one that comes out. So y'all, I don't know how many of y'all like Olive Garden, but my husband and me, we love Italian food. It's like our favorite. Bridget, you say you love this recipe. I have not made it yet, but I'm going to tweak it a little because y'all know how picky I am and how I like to make my own stuff. So I made my own sauce. I made my own pesto and I made my own Alfredo sauce. And so this is going to be so easy though. Especially if you just use the stuff from the store, it's so easy, but I am going to tweak it a little. So all you do is you're going to use, Alfredo sauce. You're going to use pesto sauce. Whoops, I got some on my thumb. Pesto sauce, which I made, and mozzarella cheese, and then more cheese. Y'all, I'm going to actually run 6 miles, or I'm going to walk and run. I have to run about 1.5 miles now. I'm up to with my hip and my ankle. Then I'm going to walk a lot because we're having so much cheese. And then cheese lovers, I am actually going to use tortellini, but I'm going to also stick in a spinach and ricotta ravioli with it. I figure why not, because I need to get my daughter to eat some spinach. And then chicken. So what I do is I make rotisserie chicken. We have a recipe. I'm Passionate Penny Pincher for rotisserie chicken. So whenever I see the rotisserie, the whole chickens on clearance, because I try to do organic, I grab them and then I make them and then I freeze them. So this is 2 cups I have frozen. I vacuum seal it, and then that way whenever I have casseroles or stuff that calls for chicken, I can just thaw it. And then, so this is 2 cups. I have my daughter label. And then, so we have chicken and then we have Parmesan cheese. So it's that easy. So all we're going to do is we are going to throw the tortellini in a bowl. I was kind of wondering if I needed more tortellini and more pasta. I think I am. Y'all, what do you think? That doesn't look like much to me. So my theory is the more the merrier. Why not put more in? And then that way we can have leftovers. So I was kind of wondering, that's not going to fill my spot. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Because I didn't use frozen, these were BOGO at Publix. If you are going to make this and you haven't bought this stuff yet, if you have a Publix nearby, this is actually going to be BOGO next week, starting tomorrow. Okay, so I have those right there. And then you do 2 cloves of minced garlic, where did I put my garlic? Y'all, we love garlic in our house. I'm going to say more the merrier. I'm only going to use this because I have garlic in my pesto. I have garlic in my Alfredo sauce. And if there's any vampires nearby, they will not come near us because we are going to be smelling some good when we eat this. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. I'm just going to throw this in my garlic sauce. That way I can just kind of, or my Alfredo sauce, sorry. That way I can just kind of add it in there. Okay. And then I'm going to mix that up. If you don't have a garlic press, I would highly recommend. I have a Pampered Chef. I love it. But if on the $5 or less list, I actually put one on there. It's only $6 right now. So if you don't have one, get one. I don't know how good it is. It had pretty good reviews. So I'm just going to mix the Alfredo sauce in there. Again, this is homemade. You can get the ragu or whatever jar you fill, and it's no shame there. I just like my own because I like to use organic items. But if you're at a place where you can't, that's okay. If you're at a place, hey, no matter what you're doing, you're not going through the drive-thru, and that's all that matters, right? If you're not going through the drive-thru, you're saving money. If you're not going to Olive Garden, you're saving money. Okay, so then a cup of mozzarella cheese. We don't really measure in our house, so just kind of throw it in there. And then my chicken. Y'all, this is so easy. So the chicken is optional. So if you personally like vegetarian, if you have a vegetarian coming over, this is a great meal for them. Or if you just want a no meat day, we try to do a no meat day once a week. So if you do a no meat day, then do it without the chicken. But if you have chicken, just because I have chicken, I had it frozen. We like rotisserie chicken. We just kind of put it in there. Okay, and then what else do I have? I'm going to throw some Italian seasoning in just because I thought it needed some. So I'm just going to kind of throw that in there. I have to add something to make it original for me. Okay, and then pesto. This is my homemade pesto. Again, the Alfredo sauce and the pesto are homemade. I put these on recipes on Passionate Penny Pincher. You can go on there to see them. This pesto is amazing. I actually make it with walnuts, not pine nuts. I was kind of wondering how much this made. I told my husband I kind of just want to put like the whole jar in there, and he was like, that's kind of a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to freeze the rest of this, so next time I make this, I'll have it. Yes, you can freeze pesto sauce, if you didn't know that. Oh, y'all, this is going to be so good. I'm so excited about this. I cannot tell you. Why would you go to Olive Garden when you can just make it yourself? This is so easy, too. And look at this. You have dinner done. This is a freezer meal. So what we're going to do is we're going to freeze this. And then that way, if you have kiddos in sports, we're about to start volleyball in our house. Whoops. And because we're about to do that, it's nice to have a freezer meal just in the freezer, just waiting for you. If you have a busy day, if you have busy meetings, or if you have work or something. So I am just going to kind of oh, look at this, y'all. This is a bowl full of yummy. That's just looks amazing. I haven't been really reading comments because I've been kind of looking at this. I would love to know if you've made this, if this is your favorite. And let me know if you have the freezer meal recipe 10. And what is your favorite recipe in it? So this would be a whole lot easier if I didn't add the one with spinach, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it would be a lot easier if I did tortellini. But if I can get my kiddo to eat spinach and her not really, you know, begrudgingly look at me, then we're gonna do it. We're just gonna go for it. Okay, so if you'll notice, this looks awesome. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about this. I also have one of the girls I mentor, and her husband is actually allergic to pine nuts. That's why it made me think to look at pesto, homemade pesto, because I was like, wait a minute, this is expensive in the store. It's so cheap to make. It's not expensive at all to make, especially if you buy the items while it's on sale. Y'all, this looks absolutely amazing. My husband is so excited about this meal. You have no idea how much this is just going to make him so happy. Okay, so that's it. So because it's a freezer meal, we have it in the thing. And this is just great to bring somebody. How awesome would this be? Somebody had a baby, somebody's having a rough day. You can just make this for somebody and just brighten their day, right? I mean, how awesome is that? This is definitely gonna make enough for leftovers too, which again, your cost of going to Olive Garden is gonna be about 50 bucks probably. Their prices are probably outrageous now. We don't go there anymore because last time we went, it was so expensive. And plus, I'll be honest, I feel like my Alfredo sauce is pretty amazing, and I can say that because I didn't come up with that recipe. I found it in a long time ago. I have no idea where I found it. I found it in a Baptist, I know what I found it in. I found it in a Baptist home magazine, and I have been making it ever since. And every time we go out to eat, my daughter gets Alfredo to see if she can find some better, and she was like, Mom, no one makes it better than yours. And I was like, well, you know, it is pretty awesome recipe. So okay, so there we go. Oh, look at y'all. This is gonna be, I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious, this looks awesome. Okay, there we go. And then we're just gonna put this in here, and then you just put the Parmesan cheese. You can mix that if you can like if you're just like, this is so much cheese, oh my goodness, you can skip it, but I'm gonna put a little on there, just dab it on there, as if we don't have enough Parmesan cheese in all this. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little more Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning. I put it in almost every Italian meal I make. Okay, y'all, and then what you'll do is whenever you're making, I'm gonna have to wash my hand. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so what you'll do is, because you're gonna do a freezer meal, again, this is from the freezer meal recipe box. So if you don't have it, you need to go to the link and get it while we have it in stock. These sell out quick. I'll be honest, we just get it while you can. A lot of people get upset whenever we sell out, and I'm like, well, it's not like we don't try to tell you about it. So we have plenty of opportunities to tell you all about it. Whenever you're about to freeze it, you're just gonna do this with it. And I'll be honest, I feel like maybe you can even vacuum seal this in a bag, but that's a lot of work if you are a vacuum sealer like me. But I'm just gonna do this. And I should have used my cling wrap. You know what? That's just not gonna stick. Let me use my other press and seal. I love this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna use this because that's just not sticking well for me. You just use the press and seal. Yep. Oh, that's so much easier. Y'all, that is like the best invention ever. Other than the garlic press. The garlic press is my favorite. Okay, so you just do that, and then you put foil over it. And then voila, your summers, you know how busy you are in the summers? How nice is it to have all the freezer meals done while you can't go outside? And then that way, whenever you can go outside and enjoy the weather, you have dinner done, right? And so you're done. That's it. Y'all, that probably took me, it would have taken me 5 minutes to do had I not had to do this on Facebook Live. And my dinner's done. I just saved about 50 bucks because I didn't go to Olive Garden, and my family's going to be so happy about this. And I like it personally because I was able to make my own stuff, and so it's all organic. And so now I actually have pesto for next time I make it. And then I'm so excited about this, y'all. This is so easy. It was so easy. Why would you not like so if you go to passionandpennypincher.com, Robin, we have all of those recipes for the pesto and the Alfredo. I put them up. Amber and Jamie have worked extra hard to help me with the post. They're amazing, amazing. Nicole's amazing. She's moderating. We have such an awesome team. Okay, April, good morning. I'm so glad you joined us. Okay, so if there's any, I'm going to kind of look and see if there's any other questions. Again, we are doing, if you missed it, we're doing all of the recipes. How many of y'all are I am actually in a slump of recipes, so this has been a perfect time for me because we're trying something new. Cannot tell you how excited my husband is about this one whenever we eat it. And again, it's from the freezer box meals. This week is freezer meals. So the goal is to have all your freezer meals ready, and that way whenever in the summer when you're busy, you're done. Like you have supper and you're not exhausted, and it really doesn't take much time. And right now, if you have a Publix nearby, the tortellini is buy one get one free starting tomorrow, so you can grab that. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to try. I am so excited, Jean. If you try this recipe, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Will you share the Alfredo sauce recipe? My husband has Alfredo. Don't know if I should ask this, but thanks. My husband loves Alfredo. Oh, yeah, Deborah. Yeah, go to passionandpennypincher.com. It's right there. But I think Nicole may be on. She's amazing. She's going to share those too. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm looking here. Yes, Jean, I would love to know, what is your favorite recipe? What out of the freezer box, which is your favorite? This, I think, is going to be a family fave. I'm just going to be honest. As long as I can exercise the day I eat it, I will be fine and not as guilty. But again, the pesto this week actually calls for two pesto recipes, or two pesto. So this would be enough to make for both recipes on Thursday. Whenever you make the lemon pesto chicken tenders, this is enough to make for that and the pesto tortellini. So again, if you are cost conscientious like I am, this is the best way to do it. Just make this one time, and then you have it for today and Thursday. And again, it's exciting because I cannot say how good it is. So at any rate, I am going to hop off here. If you have any questions, let us know. I'm going to look one more time while I'm looking. I have all the recipe series came in late. Which one is this? Lynette, this is from the freezer meals. The freezer meal recipe box. That's what this is from. And it's, oh, sorry, I should have told you. It's week one. Week one of the freezer. Sorry, y'all, I'm terrible. So, and then it tells you on here what to do. You're going to freeze it. And then after you freeze it, you're going to preheat your oven to 375. Remove the plastic. Make sure you remove the plastic. Make sure you remove the plastic. Make sure you remove the plastic. How many times can I say that? Because that would be something I would do, y'all. I am so forgetful, and I don't really read directions really well. And then, so yeah, make sure you remove the plastic and foil, then cover it again with the foil. So just take the foil off, but don't throw it away, reuse it, bake for 50 minutes, remove foil, and bake an additional 10. And it's going to be just awesome. If you're using chicken combine the pasta, make sure before freezing. So again, this is easy. Like how easy that was. It saves a ton of money. You're not going through the drive-through, and it's awesome. And I hope y'all have a great day. And thank you so much for joining me. I am excited about this freezer this week because it gives you a freedom to have some freezer meals in the freezer, and so you don't have to stress on the days that are tough. So I hope y'all have a great day, and again, thanks for joining. Bye.